1-0.
Oh, boy. Well,
Yeah.
that week sucked. For two of us.
Yeah.
Not for me, though.
Not for you, though.
But at least those chickens didn't totally run away with it.
I'll give you that. I will give you that. We're going to talk about week number 1. We're going to talk about week number 2. We'll give you guys our picks and predictions for week number 2 because Pain and Gain Pick'ems Season 10, Episode number 2 starts right about now.
Yes, sir.
Football freaks, gridiron geeks, have no fear. Pain and Gain Pick'ems are here in the flesh for you. What is up? What is going on, everybody? I am, of course, your host with the most, representing the now 0-1 Miami Dolphins. We'll talk about them in just a little bit. Joining me, as always, representing the 1-0 Pittsburgh Steelers, we got LC Muscles 28.
Yes, sir. Aaron Rodgers got his revenge against those New Jersey Jets just end the season, but not yet. They actually played surprisingly well. And I'll give him a lot of credit. Justin Fields should be the future quarterback for them. He's got a lot of promise.
Agreed.
But hats off to the Jets.
I like what I saw from Justin Fields 100%. That game was one of the best games of the week.
Oh, yeah, it's on NFL Network right now, and I'm watching it as we speak.
Well, there you go. And as always, representing America's team, we got Tiny Mother-Loving Tim.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Tiny Tim, your favorite armchair football fan. And, I did call that the Eagles would win, and I also did call the Cowboys would cover the point spread, and they kept it very close. It was just three things for me last week. It was 2 drop passes from CeeDee Lamb, and then
that was rough.
And then that referee did not call a pass interference on that Eagle defender who was trying to cover Jake Ferguson. Kind of got away with one there.
Oh, that's a shame.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like it's bad officiating once again. How much more of this crap are we going to have to take?
Some games were bad. I will admit that. The Sunday night game, like the games that were really close, though, I don't think it mattered.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Instant classic.
There were a lot of instant classics. We're back, though, man.
That's right. Let's talk about the biggest winners and losers of the week before we get into our week number 2 picks. Biggest winners of the week, 100%, I have to say, it's the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Buffalo Bills. It's Josh Allen just proving once again why he is the NFL's version of Superman.
I think that he's definitely one of my winners. A winner on my book that no one expected to have a good game at all. Everyone's saying, oh, he's washed up. Why is he a starting quarterback in the NFL anymore? Stay off the weed, man. And that is Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Going into your former team's stadium, this team just did not treat you well. You had a bad situation there. You go in for 4 touchdowns. Everyone thought you were washed. Had one of the best offensive performances by a quarterback in all of Week 1, better than many quarterbacks we've seen. Bo Nix, Patrick Mahomes, and there are so many others I can mention. Need I say more? It's insane. Brock Purdy had better performances. It's crazy how good of a performance he had. this week, especially in fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do. I'll also have to say, as much as it's the truth, I gotta say the Green Bay Packers are winners this week as well. They finally got their monkey off their back. They finally beat the Detroit Lions, and Micah Parsons looked really damn good.
He does look
Yep.
really
Green and
good,
yellow.
and
In
I
that
know
green and yellow.
I know Tiny Tim hates to hear that. He hates hearing that, but he did look really
Yeah.
good.
And
He did. He did.
and
I
and
got to hand it to him.
Yep, and another biggest winner, I will say, is the reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champion, the Philadelphia Eagles. Even though Jalen Carter, we'll talk about him in just a little bit, because the biggest losers of the
God.
week, he's one of them.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Because, you can't spit on anybody. That's
No,
not cool.
you can't do that.
No,
That's not cool.
it's not cool. It's classless. It's pathetic.
It's not right. Let's
All
see.
right.
Another biggest loser, Baltimore Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens in the fourth quarter.
No.
Fourth quarter.
Just in general, because they've lost, 17 double-digit victory, double-digit leads since Harbaugh's been the head coach.
That's true, though, but I will say I can't blame all of Harbaugh on that one. The Derrick Henry fumble,
Yeah,
that was pretty bad.
that was
No
pretty
excuse. You're supposed to be king. Oh, Henry. And
bad. Henry.
but you just fumble.
He never fumbles.
He
I
really
don't think
doesn't
I've ever
fumble.
I don't think I've ever seen him fumbling before. My biggest loser, Chris Greer.
Get to him in a second, but I have one more before because I know Alex is going to have a ton to say.
I actually have one more big loser before we get to the Dolphins. I have
But I have one more too.
okay.
My other biggest loser for me, it's going to be Russell Wilson.
Yep, the Giants.
Russell Wilson.
The Giants. Yep.
Oh my God.
Only team this week to not have a single touchdown.
That's insane to think about. The only team, and also it's the third straight year of losing week one by double digits. That's sad.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. Now, Alex, we know it. You know you've been wanting to say some stuff. So, Alex, go ahead, man. You're going to be you're the main talking point here. So I'm going to go get something. So go ahead. I'm just going to listen in. Go ahead, Alex.
Okay. Time for me to cook. So the Dolphins this past Sunday looked like absolute ass. How ass were they? I'll tell you. They lost James Daniels to a pectoral injury. They lost Storm Duck to an ankle injury. Austin Jackson, Benito Jones, and Tyreek Hill all left the game with injuries. Tyreek Hill, he's just another animal all in itself, especially off the field. That's another story for another time. They had 0 first-half points. Tua Tagovailoa turning the ball over, or as I should say, had 3 costly turnovers. They allowed Daniel Jones to have a career day. 7 drives for the Colts. All of them led to points. They didn't punt once. They had the worst first half performance in their history since 1991. And they lost their first time under season opener under Mike McDaniel. So congratulations, Colts. That 11 straight losing season openers is no more. You got your first one in 12 years. Congratulations. Also, according to ESPN net efficiency metric, which calculates offense, defense, and special team performances, out of 100, the Miami Dolphins had a net efficiency rating of 1.7.
What? Not bad.
I will say that again. Out of 100, the Dolphins scored 1.7.
Oh my goodness.
You can't coach with them. Can't do it.
If we,
No.
I got no words. I have no words. We got absolutely embarrassed. It was absolutely embarrassing. And if we can't turn the ship around, heads are going to roll, and hopefully sooner rather than later. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Damn.
I agree.
1.7. Oh, goodness gracious. But before we get into week number 2, Joshua Cook. How you doing, buddy? Went 14-2 during his week 1 picks. That's right, you did say Colts would win. Fins down. Colts won this coming Sunday. They will face the Denver Broncos later on in this week. Look out for his picks tonight.
And we'll talk about them. Don't worry.
Would not
we'll
be surprised. Definitely would not be surprised. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's get into week number 2, shall we?
Right into it. Hell yeah, let's get right into it.
Starting out Thursday night from the frozen tundra in Lambeau Field, as it is the Washington Commanders, Redskins football team, whatever the hell you want to call them, against the Green Bay Mother-Lovin' Packers. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Packers are 4-point favorites.
This one has jumped a lot. So this one, bear in mind, it has jumped a lot. So what I'm seeing right here, it actually is a 4-point spread as of now. They did jump ahead of the time. So that is a good thing, though. It did jump. It was originally 2.5 when it first was announced that on Sunday. Now it's jumped up to 4. So you've had a plus 0.15 margin for the Packers.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Redskins, Washington Commanders football team, whatever you want to call them, versus the Packers, is Brad Rogers.
And calling this game on Amazon Prime, we have Kirk Herbstreit and Al Michaels. And the lowest ticketed price is $164.
That's a bit low. I'm actually surprised on that one, especially for a banger Thursday night opener like this to kick off the season opener. That's surprising.
It is.
Yeah.
Who you guys got and why? Packers versus Redskins from Lambeau.
From Lambeau, the frozen tundra. You know what? I'll go first on this one. Let me take a shot at this game.
Do it.
So, with Washington and Green Bay, you have two teams that both made the playoffs last year. Both teams have young, strong quarterbacks. Offenses look pretty good as well. The main thing is going to come down to which defense can get the stops when they need to. And honestly, I really don't want to throw too much out there, but Washington still has a pretty solid offensive line group, and they do have a good pass rush now they have Von Miller on there. I know last week they really didn't show their defensive muscles too much because the Giants were in nets, but this will definitely be a much bigger challenge for them because this game will come down to which defense can realistically make a stop and get to the quarterback first. If you had to count all their meetings, the Packers lead the overall series 22-17-1, but Washington has actually won the last 3 games. But the last of those 3 games, though, were all in Washington. This is in Green Bay, and Washington has not won in Green Bay since 1988.
Ooh.
So I'm liking my odds there, thinking that they've not won since 1988. I do think that Washington will have a lot. This will be more of a lower offense scoring game. I don't think this will be a high scoring game like Bills Ravens, but I think we'll get to see some points here. Expect Josh Jacobs to get a touchdown, which is my best bet of the week. But I like the Green Bay Packers to get the job done at home. But calling right now, I'm actually doing this early. This is my point spread game of the week.
Oh.
I actually have Green Bay winning, but Washington +4. You cannot deny that. That is a solid bet for me. I would love to take that bet all day. So I'm going to say final score Washington is going to score 24. Green Bay 27. Give me Packers to win, but Washington cover with the points.
Actually just changed to 3.5.
Really? On
Actually,
Yahoo, it's still 4.
Yep, just
Or
changed to
make it
3.5 right here from what I'm seeing.
Huh, interesting.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go next. This is a big early game for two teams coming off of impressive victories. Tough travel on a short week, which could be challenging for the Redskins. The Green Bay defense impressed in a big way against the Detroit Lions, and now will do so here against Jaden Daniels. Give me the Green Bay Packers at home at Lambeau Field. And I'm agreeing with you, Elsie. This is my point spread game as well. I'm taking the Green Bay Mother-loving Packers. 27-24. Go, Pack, go.
Same score as me, too. That's the same exact score. So we both have the same. You're both 27-24.
There you go.
Tiny Tim, want to make it 3 for 3?
Well, I'm not going to make it 3 for 3 as my point spread game of the week, though. However, I do see the Commanders covering the spread in this game against the Packers at Lambeau, where they hardly ever lose. This will be a very, very close game. In the end, I believe it will be a late second field goal, either late second or probably without maybe 2 or 3 minutes left in the game. Green Bay will pull it off with a field goal. Give me the Packers over the Commanders, 28-25. This is not my point spread game of the week, but I do expect the Commanders to cover.
All right, I like it.
All right, moving on to the Sunday slate. Let's just get this shithole out of the way. It's the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. This game is at Miami at Hard Rock Stadium. And from what I'm seeing right here, somehow, some way, the Dolphins are 1.5 point favorites.
They are 1.5 point favorites. So you are right on that one.
I don't get it. Referee for this game is?
Referee for Dolphins and Patriots is the new referee, Alex Moore.
Oh, and calling this game on CBS, we have, once again, the golf guy, Andrew Catalan, and the Madden guy, Charles Davis.
All right. I like that combo.
And the lowest ticket price is $59.
Oh, it's only 10 away from the nice number.
10 away from the nice.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right, Vampire Luke. I forgot to do this.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
Honestly, yeah, I agree. This is my Hell No game of the week, too.
Mm-hmm.
Hate to say it, but yeah, this is it.
This is it.
Yeah, I agree.
We know the rules. Save Alex for last.
Fuck the rules. I'm going first.
What?
The rules. I'm going
That
first.
needs to be a sound bite.
No.
Please make that sound
why
like that was
not?
amazing. Fuck the
I'm
rules.
going first. Screw it. Both these
All right,
teams
go
are
ahead.
coming off of horrible losses in week 1. Dolphins looked helpless. But I think that changes here because Tua is undefeated at home or undefeated against the Patriots, whether it be Bill Belichick, whether it be Gerard, 38-day-old Mayo, or whether it be Mike Vrabel. I think he will play well at home this game, and they will get back on the right track, and hopefully Mike McDaniel does as well. You can call me a homer, you can call me a biased bastard all you want, but I'm going with my home team to get the job done. And if we don't, heads are going to roll. If we don't win, heads are going to roll. But I'm going to give you one more chance. I'm going to give you one more chance because, spoiler alert, next week I'm not picking us. I am not picking us to beat the Buffalo Bills. I am not picking us to beat the Bills.
Oh,
Spoiler
God.
alert.
That's
Spoiler
a Thursday
alert.
night game next week.
Yeah.
I just
Spoiler alert. I'm not picking
Oh,
us next week.
Lord.
So this is probably the first time in a while I'm going to say it. Give me the Dolphins. Fins up 27-20.
Ooh, man.
There we go.
There we go. So the last time the Patriots beat the Dolphins at Miami was when Tom Brady was still on the roster. Yeah, I don't see that happening again anytime soon. I'm sorry, but the Patriots were one of the most disappointing teams last week, and many people expected them to beat the Raiders. And now with their defensive coordinator now going to be taking some time with some health issues. Hopefully he is okay and nothing serious is happening to them, even though I can't see the Patriots. You don't want to see anybody deal with health-related issues. So hopefully he's okay. But the New England Patriots offense looks absolutely abysmal. Stephon Diggs looks like a non-factor. Their leading receiver was Demario Douglas. Oh, that's awful.
Ooh.
The Dolphins, even though their secondary is probably still the worst in the league, even with Storm Duck out, I still think that they will do it. Storm Duck?
Please get healthy, Storm Duck.
I know. He needs to get healthy. Wait, no, I'm sorry. It wasn't Demario Douglas. I'm sorry. It was Keyshawn Boutte.
Kiki Booty.
Yeah. But he's also not probably going to be limited. He's limited right now with a shoulder injury. So Patriots realistically don't have much going on with offense. Even their run game looks bad. Honestly, I don't expect much defense in this game. I really don't.
Me neither.
I'm hammering the over in this game. Over 43.5. I'm hammering the over. This is going to be an offensive shootout.
Okay.
Even though I think that the Patriots will keep up, I still don't trust New England in Miami. I don't trust them. They never do well in Miami. Miami, such what you said, Tua is undefeated at home. Undefeated against the Patriots in his career.
Yep.
I don't expect that to change. My final score is going to be Miami 34, New England 27. Give me the Miami Dolphins. Fins up for you, Alex.
There you go. Tiny Tim, what say you? Oh, no.
I'm scared.
Oh. What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of giving my score here.
Oh, boy. Is it bad?
It ain't good.
Uh-oh.
In fact, it's going to be the next step into the firing of Chris Greer.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Don't you do it to us.
I think I'm just going to type it in here.
Oh, no. Oh,
yeah,
no.
I'm just going to type it in here. Yeah.
Even Peppa is like, oh, no. Uh-oh.
I'm curious.
Oh, I know. We're all like that Pepper right now. We're all thinking that because Tiny Tim.
Yeah.
You never know what we have with Tiny Tim. My favorite probably Tiny Tim moment though is probably the oh shit when he said that.
Yeah.
I think that was my favorite moment of his ever. What?
Okay.
I want an explanation.
Go ahead and highlight it for everybody.
Okay.
As well.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Let me show you something. Even Luna does not approve of that selection. I think she's like, what the fuck?
Poor Luna.
Yeah, she'll be fine. Give her like 2 hours.
I hate to say this, and Alex, I know you love your Dolphins.
I do.
But right now, they're
pain.
For lack of better words, that whole franchise right now is basically a big old pile of dog shit.
It is. From top to bottom. I'm not.
I take the over. Shit.
That's what you get.
Oh, no. I don't know why. Every time Tiny Tim says that, I just start losing my mind. Oh, God.
Yeah.
No, Luna, don't leave. That was not the point. You weren't supposed to leave there.
Okay.
Damn it. All right. Go ahead. All right. I'm going to set this back up, but you guys are more welcome to go ahead.
Can we move on from this? I mean,
please.
We're going to. Don't worry.
Please move on.
Oh, we will. Oh, we will. Oh, we're moving on. We're moving on because guess what? It's your turn. We're moving on.
Oh my God!
So
this
we're
is
gonna
too
play
fun.
this tonight. Okay, it's the New York
Oh,
Giants and
hell.
the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh my Lord! Oh, this is gonna make me lose my
What
mind,
a
man.
great
Holy
segue.
This game is in
What
Jerry
a great
World,
segue. Yeah.
Jerry World.
and from what I'm seeing right here, the Dallas Cowboys are 5.5-point favorites.
They are 5.5-point favorites.
Referee for this game is,
Bill Vinovich.
and calling this game on Fox, we have Joe Davis and Greg Olson. Lowest ticketed price for Giants and Cowboys is, sponsored by Game Time, sponsor me please, $81.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
You want to go first in this one since I went first?
Yeah, since you broke the rules beforehand.
What the hell? Give
All
me
right.
Yeah.
Cook.
Oh.
Man, we're not even a half hour in, and this show has already gone bonkers already. But hey,
I love it, man. The bonkers.
Off the
So,
rails.
for anyone who was paying attention last night, if anybody was watching Fantasy Football Fever, I made Dak Prescott one of my start of the week because it's obvious Dak Prescott has a huge, nice winning record against the Giants. He is 13-2.
Oh,
He only has one loss at either stadium against the Giants. He has thrown for over almost 4,000 yards, and that is his highest yardage against any one team in the league. I don't think he even comes close to all the others, but against the Giants, he is pretty much unstoppable. So I'm going to be interested to seeing how this rookie linebacker was Abdul Carter.
oh yes.
I'll be
Abdul
interested.
Carter.
I'm going to be interested. I'll be interested to see how Abdul Carter is going to be going up against that run offense, which was pretty much held in check by the Eagle defense last week. I mean, both Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders both getting just over 50 yards apiece. But I think it's going to be Prescott. He's going to have to throw some good ones to CeeDee Lamb, maybe a couple to George Pickens, and but I think, but actually, I think the Giants will make it kind of interesting, kind of late in the game, but they are just going to come up just a little bit short. Actually, in fact, I actually call this is my point spread game of the week.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to make this very interesting here. The Giants will make it interesting, but it will just be a little too late. Give me my Cowboys over those Giants by 26-23. Cowboys with a win, Giants with the points. Kind of makes you want to dance with the devil, huh?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, it does. If I can find it real quick between the plethora of the clips.
Yeah.
Plethora of clips. Let me just scroll down. Oh, there it is.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What?
Because I've danced with the devil, the financial devil, and lived to tell about it.
How about them Cowboys?
There you go.
There you go.
LC, what say you?
So the Cowboys and the Giants, you have Dak Prescott, who does have a fascination for spitting on blades of grass, allegedly. And you have Mr. Unlimited Russell Wilson. This does not seem like a sexy matchup at all. And this was also my game where I was thinking this is probably the other choice for Hell Knock Game of the Week. I decided to go with Dolphins Patriots because it's going to be really bad. But this game, honestly, you do have some defensive pieces like Deron Bland, Abdul Carter, and you also have some other pieces as well. Like the Giants' defensive line is very young and will keep things close for the most part. But I expect Dallas to get the win. Giants have not won in Jerry World since 2016, and I don't expect that to continue. Malik Neighbors will have a solid game overall, but I just don't see any of the Giants receivers getting any kind of separation against Dallas. I expect Deron Brand to at least get an interception in this game. My final score is going to be the Giants. I'll go Giants 17, Cowboys 24. Give me the Cowboys to win this game. And yeah, Cowboys win, but it doesn't really impress me, to be honest with you.
Well, Russell Wilson and the Giants are on the road for the second consecutive week against a team that has been rested a lot. They played last Thursday night. They will play this Sunday afternoon in their home opener. That is a brutal challenge for anybody to do in this league. But it's even worse because Russell Wilson struggled in week one. Dak Prescott did not. The Cowboys will get their first victory here as Dak Prescott plays well. And Tim, what was that stat you said about Dak Prescott and the Giants?
Dak Prescott is 13-2 versus those New York Football Giants.
Make it 14-2 because the Dallas Cowboys are my lock of the week.
And this is my story. Lock of the century. Or the week.
Nice.
I was not expecting it that early.
28-17. Give me the Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
I like it.
And I want me some glory hole.
I want me some glory hole.
Yeah.
So I have that perspective.
Yes, sir.
That never gets old.
Well, I did my team. We're all three of our teams are in the 1 o'clock slate. I did my team already. We did Tim's team already. LC, it's your turn now.
It's my turn.
It's your turn now.
Let's do it.
Natalia pretty much read the script. Congratulations.
Yeah. Had to.
It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks. This game is at Heinz Field, not Acrisure Field, Heinz Field.
Heinz Field, yes. Acrissure's a garbage name. I'm sorry.
And from what I am seeing right here, the Steelers are 3-point favorites.
They are 3-point favorites. And even 3.
Referee for this game is?
We got Scott Novak.
And calling this game, I believe this is on Fox. Yes, it is. We
Yes,
have
it is.
Adam Amin and Mark Dirty Butt Fumble Sanchez.
Oh, God.
And
Hey,
both-
he's been to Pittsburgh before.
Yes, he has. The AFC Championship. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Lowest ticketed price, $184.
That sounds about right, especially for the Steelers season opener.
You want to go first because you want to break the rules?
Screw it, why not?
Third time's a charm. Let's go. LC. Cool.
Call. All right, Pittsburgh as leading the overall series 11-10. Seattle has not played pretty well against the Steelers recently. Even though they did get the win in 2019, let's be honest, that was without realistically having Big Ben the entire game. But pretty much in Pittsburgh, Seattle really does not play very well. Their last legitimate win in Pittsburgh that honestly was not like with serious problems was in 1999. So honestly, the Steelers do have the advantage there. Pittsburgh has won the last 2 matchups as well, in 4 and 5 of the last 7. And Seattle just does not really subscribe as a team that's honestly that good. Their offensive line had a ton of issues. The running game was beyond inconsistent. They could not really establish a good running game going against the 49ers defense. Even though Pittsburgh had a very leaky defense last week, I expect their defense to return back to form, especially for the home opener. Mike Tomlin has a very good record opening up the season at home. especially in the and that's not the week one opener, but just the general home opener. He has a great record at opening up the season strong at home. And I don't expect that to change any bit. I think the Steelers right now are also playing for one player and one player only. DK Metcalf. This is a revenge game for him.
Oh
He
yeah.
wants to score against his former team, and I think he will do that. My best bet of the week. I've actually one of my best bet of this game, and one of my top five best bets of the week is DK Metcalf over anytime touchdown. I expect him to have a great matchup against the Seattle's cornerbacks, who are not even in the top 25 in the top 20 in the league. And I expect Pittsburgh to have a very good day offensively. I don't think that Sam Darnold will be able to keep up. I think that Sam Darnold is going to have a lot of trouble, especially getting the ball downfield. Cooper Kupp is going to have a really bad matchup. Cooper Kupp really was much of a non-factor last week against the 49ers. And honestly, I think that signing is going to hurt them in the long run because I get Cooper Kupp's a great player, but he's just nowhere near the same player as he was in LA. I think the injuries have caught up to him, and I think that's a big problem. Only getting 2 catches for 15 yards last week is a problem, and you can't just rely on Jackson Smith-Njigba the entire time. Literally, Njigba got 13 targets. The rest of the players on the team got combined 9.
Oh,
That's embarrassing. You can't just target one player the entire game and expect to be competitive. That's not how it works. You can't do that. You can't throw these checkdowns to cornerbacks. We had a tough time against the Jets defense, but I think we're going to rebound really well. I think the Seattle Seahawks probably will finish at the bottom of the NFC West. Now that I think about it, I think that this is the worst team in the NFC West. I still think they have the pieces they lost from last year are going to be really impactful going into next year. So I think the Steelers will win this one convincingly. I'm definitely taking the Steelers way above the point total. My final score is going to be Pittsburgh. I'm going to go Pittsburgh 30, Seattle 17. I think Seattle will get a garbage time touchdown late. This game will be 30-10 for most of the game. It'll be a blowout for most of the game, and I think Seattle will add a garbage time touchdown late when they're down and it's way too late. Final score, Pittsburgh 30, Seattle 17. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Steelers got a Super Bowl. Especially according to the truth. Steelers got a Super Bowl.
And if you don't like that,
Tom has 4 words for you.
Yep.
We do not care.
Yes, sir.
There you go. All right, Tiny Tim, what say you, brother?
Okay, Pittsburgh. Oh, what a great first game I saw last Sunday afternoon. Pittsburgh and New York Jets. I thought it was going to be a blowout. It was anything but. However, it wasn't quite a blowout, but I will say Aaron Rodgers, he showed some signs of that quarterback that he used to be in all those years in Green Bay. He really stepped it up, and at his age, it's kind of hard for a guy to do, but he stepped up real great. He performed quite well, and I think he's getting close to what he was. Now I got to give credit where credit is due. Justin Fields, he played his butt off in that game with those Jets. I mean, he did well, but in the end, Pittsburgh took it, and now they're going up against a team where the defense is okay, but the offense is a little bit below average. Of course, they now have Sam Darnold, who had that super season last year in Minnesota, but he's now in the Pacific Northwest. This game is going to be pretty good. In fact, I'm going to take the Steelers over the Seahawks by a score of 28-21. And if I had a terrible towel for the Steelers, I'd wave it too.
Agreed.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, the Steelers are playing their home opener against the Seattle team that lost a tough one against the 49ers last week. Aaron Rodgers looked good against the Jets, and I think that will carry over here. So much so that the Steelers will go 2-0 as Rodgers plays well and DK does some damage against his former team. I am going with the Steelers over the Seahawks. Give me the Steelers over the Seahawks, 31-21. And I believe this is a rematch from Super Bowl 40, right?
Yes, it is. It's a Super Bowl 40 rematch.
So.
Super Bowl 40. I just hope that the referees are better in this game than that one.
Oh, no, they will be. That's over
ago.
20 years ago, dude. Almost 20 years ago.
That is true. All right, now that we got our teams out of the way, let's get into the rest of the league, shall we?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Before we do it, what's going on, Snowman?
Snowman.
How the hell are
man.
you? Well, by the way, hold on.
Hey.
Actually, real quick. Let me do this real quick. Dr. K, I'm sorry. Now, as we were, that's just a joke between me and him. Inside joke between me and Snowman. Moving on.
Okay.
Another Super Bowl rematch. I believe this is a rematch of 34.
Oh, I know which one it is. 34.
Rams and the Titans. Los Angeles Rams and Tennessee Titans. This game will be in Tennessee. And Jack. Sorry. Just had to do that. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Rams are 5.5-point favorites.
They are 5.5-point favorites as of now.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Rams and the Titans is going to be. Let me pull it up. Come on, stop pulling these ads. Okay, John Hussey.
Calling this game on CBS, we have Ian Eagle and J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt. I like that.
J.J. Watt.
What?
Oh, hold on. J.J. And the lowest ticketed price, $54.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Lowest ticketed price is $54. I guess I'll go first here.
Go right ahead.
Titans showed well on defense last week, which will make this interesting for a Rams offense that didn't do much in their victory over the Houston Texans. Titans offense struggled too, but now Cam Ward is at home. His rookie debut again in his home crowd after losing it on the road to the Denver Broncos. I think he will play better here, but it's the defense that will keep the Titans in it. And I think the Rams will win it. Close game, very, very close. I like the Titans here, but I'm going to go with the Rams instead. I'm going to go with the Rams here, 21-17. Give me the Los Angeles Rams. Yeah.
Yeah, not much to add to that one here. Cam Ward's going to have another rough opponent coming up this week. Some people say that maybe you should start Tony Pollard on your leagues if you have him.
I do.
All right, there you go. But I think in the end, it's going to be the Rams that pull it out from this one. Not totally a blowout, but give me the Rams over the Titans by a score of 21-14. And as I always say on Fantasy Football Fever, Nakua Matata.
What a wonderful phrase. I love it.
This is an interesting matchup to say the least because both these teams had some interesting pasts. Both of them played in very defensive games in week one. Once against the Texans and one against the Broncos. And honestly, this could be more of the same. I don't expect either offense to really show out too much, but I expect both defenses to make some stops here and there. Cam Ward, though, this is his home opener, though, and the Titans do have some promising young talent, including Tony Pollard, with Calvin Ridley helping out without helping out Cam Ward. This should be an offensive task for them. That Rams. I still think that they will have a good shot at it, but in the end, though, I'm going to trust the experience of that on the road. I know it is tough with the West Coast going to the East Coast.
Yep.
It is tough, but the Rams do pretty decently well in Tennessee. They have won a few games, and the last time they played in 2017, they did win. So they don't really play too much. The Rams lead the overall series 8-6, but they've only lost twice in Tennessee. They've only lost twice, and then they lost once as the Houston Oilers. But still, the Rams know how to play well on the road against the Giants. That trend will continue here. I expect an experienced coach, experienced quarterback, and experienced team to get the job over a younger team. Final score is going to be Rams. I'm going to say Rams 21, Titans 17. Give me the Rams with a late Puka Matata touchdown to seal it.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
What a wonderful phrase.
What a wonderful phrase. Exactly.
All right, next up is a game in the AFC East. We got the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. This game is at MetLife Stadium, and from what I'm seeing right here, the Bills, obviously, are favorites in this game by 6.5 points.
They are 6.5-point favorites.
Referee for this game is
Your favorite.
Cleat.
Cleat.
He's named after a shoe. For God's sakes. Calling this game on CBS, we have Jim Nantz and Tony Romo.
Yeah.
And the lowest ticket of price is $111.
Ooh, 111.
$111. Bills versus
Aces are wild.
That's true.
Aces are high.
I'll
Aces
tell
are
you
low. Get a pair, win the dough.
There you go. Let me go on this one here. Buffalo coming off of a all-time instant classic against those Ravens. I saw it from beginning to end. I was on the edge of my seat the whole darn way. And then, of course, the Jets. Of course, I mentioned them having a very good game against the Steelers, even though the Steelers beat the Jets. The Jets really played good. Justin Fields looks like may have some new life in New Jersey, New York, whatever you want to call it. But he's gonna make. I say Buffalo's gonna make him work, and I think this is gonna be. It's not be too close. I mean, I see this as another close game, but I think Buffalo will pull away. Probably in the third quarter. Jets might get maybe a garbage time touchdown or a field goal, probably late in the game. I actually see this Buffalo over those Jets, 30-26, and now it's the Bills.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Guys.
Because nobody
Circles
the wagons
like
the Buffalo
Bills.
Bills.
Exactly.
This is a tough spot for the Bills coming off of their comeback victory over the Ravens on Sunday night. Now playing a team from their division that lost at home. Josh Allen has had troubles in the stadium against this team, and this is no different, as this Jets defense does play well. It's going to be close. It's going to be closer than people think. I think it's going to be a late field goal once again from Matt Prater. 24-21. Give me the Buffalo Bills. Why?
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because nobody
Nobody
throws a wagon.
I want the
Bills.
Oh, Bills.
You want to make it 3 for 3?
Here we go. Yeah, I like the Bills here a lot, but the Jets, don't count them out. Many people are already counting out the Jets after they lost the Steelers, but why though? This team has a lot of offensive potential, especially with Justin Fields at the helm. Their offensive potential is going to really help. Garrett Wilson, though, will definitely be a big threat in this game. And if they could run the ball just like the Ravens did last week against Buffalo, I think Jets will definitely compete with the Bills a lot. But I do expect the Bills to get a big lead early, and then I expect the Jets to come back, make things interesting, but I still think the Bills will make a defensive stop this time instead of last time having to come back on offense. I think the defense will win the game this time. So my final score is going to be Buffalo 28, Jets 24. Give me those Bills. Go ahead, play.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because somebody circles something.
Bills. Bills.
Yeah.
Like that. All right. Next game on the list. Dashy actually wanted me to play something, so he actually sent a super chat. Hey, Pizzle, once you get to either the Bengals game or the Browns game, I sent you a clip I want you to play. It's not what I think it is, but I'll play that one first.
Ooh, banana.
Because Dashy. And yes, that took 170 hours to make, and it was worth every damn second. But he also sent me this. I think he sent this to you as well, Elsie.
Yeah, he did.
You talk shit about the Bengals without my permission.
No, Daddy, no!
Right. Okay, moving on.
Browns.
It is the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. This game is in Cincinnati, and from what I am seeing right here, the Bengals are 3.5-point favorites.
They are 3.5-point favorites.
Referee for this game is?
Referee is going to be Allen.
Yeah. And calling this game on CBS, we have Chris Lewis and Logan Ryan. And the lowest ticketed price for this game at Paul Brown Stadium is $143. Who you guys got and why? Bengals versus Jaguars from Cincinnati.
You know what? I'll go. Why not? Why not? It's AFC football. Why not? This is an interesting game because the Jaguars and the Bengals. Jaguars honestly do surprise me. Did have some good moments last week against the Panthers, but the Bengals, they had to rely on their defense and some missed kicks to beat the Browns, which definitely does concern me because the Bengals really don't start off well, especially at home, especially in the first 2 weeks of the season. They really don't strike me as a team that starts off well past years under Zach Taylor. But the Jaguars under Liam Cohen do have a lot of promise, and I think that they have a very young, solid team overall. And I think that Travis Hunter, he had a good start to his rookie campaign, but I think this is his breakout game, especially against Joe Cool. I think that the Bengals will do enough to make things interesting. Same with the Jaguars. This will be an interesting game. Both defenses will have their key points here and there. But I think we see a bold prediction here. I think Travis Hunter gets an interception. I think Travis.
That would be nice.
I think he will get an interception. But as much as I hate to do this, I still think the Bengals win. Jaguars overall series 13-12 though. But the Jaguars in their last 5 games in Cincinnati, they've only won once.
Just once.
Just once in Cincinnati. So Cincinnati, this is more of a road-dominated series compared to at home. Like the home-dominated series. Like the team that's usually at home wins the series compared to the team that wins on the road. That's on the road. as much. So that's what I was trying to say. Jaguars will cover, but I think the Bengals will win with a late Evan McPherson field goal. Final score is going to be 28-27. Give me the Bengals to win this game, and I hate myself for saying that. I will be rooting for Jacksonville, but I would not be surprised if the Bengals somehow win with late shenanigans.
Okay,
Tim, what say you, man?
I agree with everything that LC just said. Cincinnati is just barely got by Cleveland. Jacksonville is not much better. Although I'm still hoping Trevor Lawrence can have a better season. I'm just gonna make this short. Give me the Bengals over the Jags by a score 27-23.
Interesting. Because this is a game featuring two teams who won last week, with the Jaguars being the more impressive of the two, beating the Carolina Panthers. The Bengals offense struggled against Cleveland.
They did.
While their defense played actually not too bad. Even though it's the Bengals home opener, I look for them to hang around this one. But I'm on the other side. Sound the alarm.
Oh boy.
Yes, Dashy, I am sorry. I gotta do it, man. Give me Duval.
Wow.
And I think I you know what? I'll do you one better, LC. Travis Hunter gets his first pick 6.
Oh.
24.
That is a kinky prediction right there.
24-23. Give me the Jaguars.
That's right.
Wow.
Yes. And yes, Dashy, I am for real.
You for real?
Yep.
Bitch, are you for real?
Yep. What? What? Yes. What? See. What? Bueno.
Bitch, please.
Deal with it. All right. Next game on the list we have is another game in the AFC North. LLC, pay attention as we got the Cleveland Browns, Cleveland Clowns against the Baltimore Ravens. This game is in Baltimore. And from what I am seeing right here, I believe the Bengals obviously are the favorites here by 11.5. Jeez. 11.5?
Oh, the Baltimore Bengals. I've never heard of that team before.
Baltimore Ravens, excuse me.
There we go.
Good God. Baltimore Ravens. 11.5 point favorites.
Yep, that's the truth. 11.5 for the Ravens.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for this game is going to be Brad Allen.
And calling this game on CBS, we have Tom McCarthy and Ross Tucker. And the lowest ticketed price is $123. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. All eyes on me.
All eyes on you. You know what? I'll go first here.
You go right ahead.
The Ravens will be looking to bounce back from that brutal loss to the Bills on Sunday night. It's hard to get past that, but this team and this coach, I think, can do it. Keyword think. I think they can do it. The Browns played well on defense against the Bengals, but this is a tough challenge against Baltimore at home. I think the Ravens will get back on track. Give me the Ravens over the Browns 31-17.
31-17. I like it.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll go next on this one.
Okay.
Ravens. Yeah, you have a big lead, but now you got the Clowns, who have some good key defensive pieces. And don't forget, Cleveland does have a decent record against you guys. They've played spoiler before. I just don't see it happening this week. I think the Ravens are too pissed off from what happened on Sunday night, and I think they're going to use every bit of it to take out on the Browns. Let's be honest, this Browns team does not have a true offense identity, especially the running game. They're still waiting to see if Quinshawn Judkins will play, which I doubt be able to tell. At the end of the day, I just don't trust the Browns on the road, especially against the Ravens. I think Cleveland will. I would say if you had to make a play Cleveland plus 1.5. Cleveland first half spread to cover, but Baltimore will walk away with the win at the very end. Give me the Baltimore Ravens to win this game by a final score of 37-13. And yes, Alex, this is my lock of the week.
Oh, okay.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
Yeah, I had to do it. If it was obvious, but screw it.
That's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tim, what about you, man?
Okay, Baltimore is going to be steaming mad, as we just said. Cleveland's coming in, almost pulling off an upset against Cincinnati last week. Cleveland and Baltimore, this is almost totally unfair. Browns do Browns things. So basically, I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. Give me the Bengals. No, give me the Ravens. I'm going the Ravens over the Browns by a score of 38-13. And just like you'll see, I'm not just taking the Ravens, I am locking them.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
Boom.
There you go.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next game on the list we have is the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. This game is at the Superdome in New Orleans. I was there last week. It's a beautiful stadium. Referee for this game is?
Referee. Let me pull. I was pulling up the spread first. But
that's right. 3-point favorites for the 49ers.
They are 3-point favorites. And the zebra for the game is Sean Smith.
And calling this game on, I believe this is on Fox. Yes, it is. Kevin Kugler and Daryl Johnston, a.k.a.
Moose.
Tall.
And the lowest ticket price, according to Game Time, is $72.
More than last week. Well,
a little more than last week because the Saints actually did all right.
They did.
They did all right. Who you guys got and why? 49ers versus Saints.
Oh, you know what?
Well,
I'll go ahead, Tiny Tim, if you want to go.
Go, Tim.
Okay, well, you got a pretty bad New Orleans Saints team, which is pretty bad, but they're healthy. You got a 49ers team that's very good, but they're banged up. But I think 49ers got a little bit more talent in their middle finger than the whole Saints team does right now. Like I said, this Saints team has really no identity right now. It's just kind of wandering in the wilderness. And I think San Francisco is going to make a pretty good game of this. Give me the 49ers over the Saints by a score of 28-20. And if it gets any worse for these Saints, they're going to start putting the paper bags over their heads like they did in the 70s.
Oh, the Aints.
Yeah.
The 49ers are pretty banged up now. They're pretty banged up, which they're going to be without George Kittle. He has something with his hamstring. He's going to be out for a while. Brock Purdy most likely is going to be out for a while too because he has a left shoulder injury and I think a toe injury.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He should be out. That means it's going to be McCorkle Jones.
Oh, God.
Mac Jones.
You know, A-Bomb won't be happy about that. That's
Can't wait to
8-week video.
Can't wait to see that hate week.
Mhm.
Saints actually held their own last week against the Cardinals, and I think they will hang around here as well against the 49ers, but I think the 49ers are the better team here, and I'm going to go with them. Simply put, give me the 49ers to beat the New Orleans Saints 20-13.
That's true.
Same scores last week.
See, that's right. You did pick the same course last week. The 49ers having to rely on Mac Jones, that's a problem. But the thing is, this game is just, it's rough because, honestly, the Saints do have some interesting pieces on defense. And offense, the main piece you have to rely on is Alvin and the Chipmunks Kamara. And it's tough to really think about how Spencer Rattler will look this week. He did some things right against the Cardinals, but still a lot of work needs to be done with him in order for him to be considered a legitimate superstar. But for a legitimate talent, he might not even be the starter next year. What am I thinking? But still, this Aints team is playing a Niners team who, let's be honest, did get the win, but it was a bit of the shakier wins against the Seattle Seahawks. So honestly, I'm not expecting a lot of points, but I am expecting Christian McCaffrey to have a great game and just dominate through the ground. The 49ers' main game plan is to Mac Jones, don't fuck it up. Just do what you do, the bare minimum, and get the win for the 49ers, what they will do. Probably final score of, I say the Saints will be there. There's another first half spread if they would like the Browns and first half spreads, but otherwise, I'll go 24-13. Give me the 49ers win this game.
All right, next game on the list we have is, I believe this is the last game on the 1 o'clock slate.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It is the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. This game is in Detroit. And from what I am seeing right here, the Lions are 6-point favorites.
They are 6-point favorites.
Referee for this game is
the man with lots of land, Clark.
Land Clark. Calling this game on Fox, we have Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma. And lowest ticketed price for the MVG Productions, Tree Fitty. Tree Fitty.
That sounds about right, especially for Detroit, how they've been lately. Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. The Bears are on the road off a short week against the Lions, coming off of a tough road loss against the Green Bay Packers. Lions didn't look good in that loss, but now they get the offense going against the Bears defense that collapsed in the fourth quarter against the Minnesota Vikings. I am going with the Detroit Lions to get their first win of the year, their first win at home, 30-17. Simply put, give me Detroit.
The problem with the Bears is they should have won against the Vikings, but yet Caleb Williams needs to spend less time getting his fingernails painted and needs to spend more time being able to move the ball down the field efficiently in the fourth quarter. Because defense, they definitely blew it, but Caleb Williams, you had so many chances to come back in that game and just didn't, which was a huge disappointment. And then what was with that decision with Ben Johnson in the fourth quarter? You're down by 3, 2 minutes left. What was that? What was that call?
I don't know.
Jaguar Gary 9, you said how bad of a call. That was one of the dumbest kickoffs he's ever seen.
That was stupid.
Why would you? It definitely made me speechless. I'm like, Chicago, your defense was sucking the entire second half. I mean, the entire fourth quarter. I'm sorry, the entire fourth quarter. Why would you put him back out there? That makes zero sense whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Down 3. Just go for the onside kick. Makes absolutely zero sense. I know this is Ben Johnson's first game against his former team, and he really wants to win. but I just don't see it. I think Chicago's in for a long year. I still think they have a lot of problems. Sure, they have some winnable games down the road, but I just don't see it right now for a while. I think they will probably have a better chance at the season finale against the Lions, but who knows how those teams will be at that point. Give me the Lions to win. I'm going to say Lions win this game over the former offensive coordinator by a final score of I'll go 30-23. Give me the Lions.
And Tim?
All right. I think I will go ahead and make this unanimous. Lions coming off of a tough loss against those Packers. The Bears coming in. So with a loss against the Vikings, so the other two, so they switch it up with the Bears and the Lions. This is going to be a very good game here. In fact, it's going to be pretty good. I've got this is another interesting one because I've already got my official point spread game of the week, but I've got another good one, pretty one here. I got the Lions over the Bears, 27-23. I have the Lions winning, but I have the Bears covering.
Oh, okay. I like that. Now moving on to the 4 o'clock slate of games. Starting out, we have this game between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. This game is in Indy. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Broncos are 1.5 point favorites.
They are 1.5 point favorites.
Referee for this game is
going to be Craig Rolstad.
In calling this game on CBS, we have Kevin Harlan and Trent Green. And the lowest ticketed price is Nintendo 64, $64.
Oh, that's not so bad. $64.
$64.
What?
Denver is out on the road for the first time against the Colts team that dominated. I will say that again. They dominated the Miami Dolphins last week. Daniel Jones played really well. They didn't punt a single time. All 7 of their drives led to points. But this game is a much tougher challenge in that Denver defense. Bo Nix wasn't great last week, so he needs to get back on the right track here, and I think this is the perfect time for them to do so. Sorry, Joshua Cook, to go 0-2 for you guys and the Colts. But I think that the Broncos have the much better defense, and that's why I'm going with them. Give me the Broncos over the Colts, 27-23.
I am in agreement with what you said there.
Look at that baby.
It's sunny. This is a little sunny.
Oh, look at that doggy.
Look at the baby.
Goody good boy, as you would say.
Oh, the baby.
The goody good boy. He's a goody good boy.
Oh, the baby.
So he's just chilling. So he wanted to join the show. And
Nice.
we'll let him join the show.
Welcome, Sonny.
All right.
Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, as I was saying before, we were so lovingly interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice dog there. Yeah, I agree with everything you said, Alex. Bo Nix had a kind of a rough going, but I think he's going up against a team that's kind of pretty much struggling here. Colts. I was kind of impressed with Danny Dimes, but he's going up against a real challenge now with a very, very, very good defense. One of the best in the AFC. I'll make this short and sweet. I'm going to make it. Give me the Broncos over the Colts by a score 27-20.
27-20. You know, I may be a lone wolf on this, but we don't know that exactly yet. Because honestly, this series is so far the series is tied at 15 all. Dead even split.
Really?
Oh.
Yep. And the last 2 matchups, both these teams are 1-1 with a very small. The last game, Minneapolis have a 2-point margin of victory. And honestly, people are writing off the Colts after one game. Sure, you beat the Dolphins, but then they're gonna write them off against the Broncos. Not me, because even though I don't want to pick the Colts, I don't know if I can pick the Broncos either. So I'm gonna let Fate decide.
Oh.
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 So this is the coin flip game of the week for me. Unfortunately, I'm at my brother's place. I don't have my regular setup. That's why I'm on my regular setup. I'll be back next week, but I do have a dollar coin. So it's a dollar coin. I always keep in my wallet in case I need anything. So lucky dollar coin here. So we have FDR is heads, and the Liberty Bell is tails. I'm going to say FDR is going to be the Colts since they're home, and the Liberty Bell will be the Broncos since they're tails. Don't worry, the coin's not going to land on Sonny. He's right here, safe and sound. But who wants to count me down for this game?
Let's do it.
Three,
3,
2,
1.
1.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
And got tails. I'm taking the Colts. I mean, the Broncos. Sorry.
He's taking the Broncos.
Broncos.
Philadelphia Bell, so I'm taking the Denver Broncos.
Okay.
Game. This is a 1-point game, 27-26. Give me the Broncos.
What's going on, Mr. Romy Boom?
It's Romy.
Hope you're doing well, mother. Hope you're doing well, my man.
We have a friend with us today.
Look at the baby.
Sonny, the goody good boy. I know you have
Dashy real quick with a $5 says the Rally Reds strike again. Hey, Pizzle, you want the Frank the Tank video? You got it. Reds beat the Padres 2-1. How about those Reds? Cincinnati Chili. It's Skyline time. All right. Next game on the list we have it's the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. This game is in Arizona. And from what I'm seeing here, the Cardinals are 6.5-point favorites.
They are 6.5-point favorites.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for this game is going to be Ron Torbert.
Ron Torbert, and calling this game, I believe this is on CBS. Yes, it is. It's a CBS, and they're calling it the game for the Cardinals and the Panthers from the Phoenix. It's a Spiro with Adidas, so he's going to go in for the touchdown. Wonderful, miraculous, spectacular, unbelievable. Oh, and Marcelletta as well. And Anna Marcelletta as well.
Right.
And the lowest ticketed price is, let me just check here real quick, $40.
$40.
$40 for Panthers and Cardinals. Who you guys got and why? Panthers and Cardinals.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh, boy is right.
Yeah.
This game just screams mediocrity. This game just screams mediocrity because, honestly, both these teams did not impress me at all week one. Sure, the Cardinals got the win over the Saints, but did they really look that good? No. And the Panthers, the less said about last week, the better. And I will think, though, that the Panthers will make things close late. I still think the Cardinals will get the job done. I don't trust either of these teams to win, but if I had to pick one, I'm going to do the Mac route. I know he also...
When in doubt.
Wait, before I say that, we want to actually give a shout-out to our...
Yes.
Congratulations. He got
the
yes. Wedding. He's officially a married man. So
yes.
Congratulations to Mac.
Yinzer Mac, Steel Sermon, Steel Maiden got hitched. Congratulations.
Oh, my goodness.
That's right.
Hey. Oh, buddy.
Got married last Sunday. So
hell yeah.
All
So,
right.
man,
Congratulations.
congratulations for you. Nothing but the best, man, for a long future. Happy marriage to you together.
That's right.
But yep, we're gonna go to the MAC route, which means if you don't know who to pick, go with the home team. I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals to get the job done. I expect both wide receivers to have a great game here. Marvin Harrison Jr. and Taylor McMillan both to get a touchdown each. Final score: Cardinals 30, Panthers 20. Give me the Cardinals. And let me go ahead and go check on my mic. For some reason, it died during one of the picks. So
R.I.P.
Chargers, let me go grab it. While Sonny,
Well, let me just say that R.I.P. Cardinals are playing consecutive road, or let me see, the Carolina Panthers, they play consecutive road games, while the Cardinals are playing their home opener here after playing in the Superdome last week, which was a great atmosphere to watch a game. If you're ever in New Orleans, I highly recommend you do so. Panthers struggled on offense last week in a loss to the Jaguars, and I can't see that getting much better here. But then again, the Cardinals, they looked impressive against the Saints, but not really. So I'm really torn on who to choose here. So for this game, I'm going to let fate decide.
All right.
Because this is my coin flip game of the week.
Aha.
So heads will be, this is JFK. He is for the visiting team, who is the Carolina Panthers. And other side, Bald Eagle, American Eagle, will be the Arizona Cardinals. So, Tim, count me down, if you would.
All right.
Good, sir.
We'll go ahead in 3, 2, 1. Baba Booey.
Boy. Dang it. Where'd it go? Ah, shit.
went somewhere.
Uh-oh. I lost my coin. Hold on.
Oh shit, that's not good.
Nope, that's
Oh,
okay.
goodness.
Okay, I got another one. Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Oh my gosh. I'm all over the place today. I'm all over the place. Third time's a charm.
Sunny waves high.
Third time's a charm.
There you go.
There you go, finally.
Doggy, give me the Arizona Cardinals.
There we go.
Give me the Arizona Cardinals final score 32-20. All right, next game on the list 100% is the
Whoa. Hold on a second, Alex.
What?
I don't think I gave my pick yet.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, you didn't.
I'm sorry.
Well, we're just going to back it up just a little. We're back it up just a little bit here.
Sorry about it.
I'm going to go ahead. I think it's okay. I think Arizona might take this one, even though this game is pretty much mediocre. And this is a game that I probably will not want to watch. Give me the Cardinals over the Panthers by a score of 30-16. Okay, now I think we can move on.
There you go. That's an interesting score. I like it though.
Just a sec. All right, I'll get it later. I'll grab that later. All right, next up. Now I can say it without question. It is the game of the week, as it is the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. This game is in Kansas City. And from what I am seeing right here, the Eagles are just 1-point favorites.
They are 1-point favorites.
Referee for this game is
Alex Kemp.
And calling this game on Fox, we have Kevin Burkhardt and Tom Brady. This game will be nationally televised. And lowest ticketed price for this game is $240.
Not bad.
$240.
That's not too bad.
Who you guys got and why? Chiefs versus Eagles from Arrowhead.
Oh boy, save me for last this one.
All right, Tim, go right ahead.
All
Let's see
right.
what you
Well,
gotta say here.
for those who are watching Fantasy Football Fever last night, I had Dak Prescott as my start. But this week I have Isaiah Pacheco as my sit for this week. That Eagles front line looks pretty formative. They were able to hold, like I said, they were able to hold Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders to just over 50 yards for those two guys for the Cowboys. So they may slow down the run for Kansas City. And once again, they will have to rely on Patrick Mahomes' arm to try to do the work. But I could see Mahomes throwing maybe one or two interceptions in this game. I actually see Philadelphia coming out on this one, and this just might, as my friend I think John Natale said, maybe this could be the start of the fall of the Mahoman Empire.
Ooh,
So
Mahoman
yeah, pretty
Empire.
strong. So as much as I hate to do this, I'm going to take the Chickens over the Swifties by a score
Ooh.
of 33-28. But I guess the only good thing about Chickens is, or Eagles for that matter. Yeah.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Senator Romy.
Senator Romy.
Oh,
Before
I
we get
gotta
anyone
love the
else's
guy.
prediction, that's what we do, man. Before we get anyone else's, I know we have a super chat from Vampire Luke.
Okay. Heads will be Eagles.
Wait, no, he says heads Chiefs, tails Eagles.
I can't read. Heads Chiefs, tails Eagles. Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
It's tails.
Hey,
Two Eagles. There you go.
So yeah, we all love Senator Romy, but Alex, go ahead with your pick.
Okay, my pick here. Rematch of last year's Super Bowl, and I believe this past season's Super Bowl, and a couple seasons ago as well, Super Bowl.
Super Bowl 57,
which will be a fun one to watch. Chiefs are coming off a tough loss to the Chargers in Brazil, while the Eagles edged out the Cowboys in their season opener. Philadelphia's pass rush won the Super Bowl for the Eagles, but the Chiefs are better up front. That will matter as Patrick Mahomes, I think, wins it in a late comeback. I am actually on the opposite side. I am going with the Chiefs to get their first win at home against the Eagles. I think in the regular season they'll get the win, but in the postseason, whenever they play each other, hopefully not in the Super Bowl again, Eagles own them there. But here, I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs to get the job done at home. 31-28, give me the Chiefs.
Oh, boy. All right. I'm going to have to say it here. Kansas City, sorry, I just don't see the team that you've been in the past few years. I just don't see it. You got exposed in Brazil for a fraudulent team. The Chargers pretty much dominated the Chiefs for most of the game. The Chiefs only came back with some garbage time touchdowns in the fourth quarter, including a busted coverage play for Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, let's be honest, he looks nothing like his former self. The only thing he thinks about is that wedding with Taylor Swift. That's all he's thinking about. Football's behind him. All he's doing it for is a paycheck. The Chiefs, I just don't see the same level of talent they've had the past few years. The only reason why the Chiefs wouldn't be worse is for their defense. Their defense has kept them in and didn't allow as many points to the Chargers as it should have. And now you get the reigning defending Super Bowl champions going to your place, and they have Jalen Carter, who is going to be playing in this game for the Eagles. So one game that he served, he got ejected for early. That was his one-game suspension. And now then the Chiefs, if Xavier Ward doesn't play, they're screwed. They are seriously screwed. You can't rely on old Travis Kelce and Hollywood Brown to get you a win.
Mm-hmm.
And the offensive line looked really bad against the Chargers. It did not look very good at all. I told people it's the worst offensive line he's had since Mahomes been in the league, and it's going to rear their ugly head again. I think the Chiefs are in trouble.
Oh.
I think they're in serious trouble.
Ooh.
I really do. I think that they are in serious trouble going into the next game. Sure, he only allowed 2 sacks last time, but most of them were Mahomes escaping out of the pocket, which could have easily been about another 3 or 4, give or take. Eagles know how to beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs already. They've done it in Arrowhead before. Remember when they played on Monday night a few years ago and they won?
Yeah.
I think this team knows how to play the Chiefs. And I think they do it again. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles to win this game. I don't think it'll be a blowout like Super Bowl 40, but I think not Super Bowl 40, 40-22 win in Super Bowl 59. But I think this win for the Eagles will be pretty decisive. My final score is going to be Eagles 34, Chiefs 20. Give me the Eagles. And we have to hear him one more time for Senator Roman.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Eagles. All right, now moving on to Sunday Night Football, as it is the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. This game is in Minnesota, and from what I'm seeing right here, the Vikings are 3.5-point favorites.
They are 3.5-point favorites.
Referee for this game is
Adrian Hill.
And being that this is on NBC, we know who it is. It's Mike Tirico, it's Chris Collinsworth, and the lowest ticketed price for this game is going to be $117.
That's a little low for a Sunday night game, but
Yeah.
Who you guys got and why? Falcons versus Vikings.
Now, see, what say you?
all right, I'll go ahead and go this one. The most famous game out of these two teams was the 1998 NFC Championship.
Michael
But
Vick.
we are way too wait. No, it wasn't the Michael Vick game. That was the blown kick, the 10-point blown lead. That was the Randall Cunningham led Vikings. The Randall Cunningham led Vikings blowing a 10-point lead late to the Dirty Bird Falcons.
Wow.
Remember the Dirty Bird dance?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they did. That was the Dirty Birds. So they blew that lead. So now the Vikings, sure, they got a nice win over the Chicago Bears. It was a close game, but now they're playing at home. Atlanta does not have a bad team either. They have some good pieces all around, and this should be an offensive shootout. I don't expect much defense in this game, but I do think I like Minnesota's defensive front seven a lot better than Atlanta's. That's the difference maker for me. Minnesota is going to be able to get to Michael Penix Jr. more than the Falcons' defensive line front seven will get to J.J. McCarthy. And I think J.J. will do enough just to make enough plays to get the win. So give me the Minnesota Vikings win this game by a final score of I'll go 31-27. Give me the Minnesota Vikings in this one.
All right. Tim, what say you, man?
This will be one of the more interesting matchups for this week here. Minnesota coming off of their win against the Chicago Bears, while the Falcons came off with a loss against Tampa Bay, if I'm not mistaken, last week. I am hoping I'm hoping my man Bijan Robinson gets another 100-yard game this week. Bijan Robinson from Texas, hook 'em horns, and all
Okay.
that good stuff. But I think Minnesota is just going to be a little bit too tough, even though I do see this as a very close game. Falcons may get some garbage time score, but in the end, I'm taking the Vikings over the Falcons by a score of 27-23. Give me the Vikings skull.
Yeah, the Falcons lost a tough one at home to the Bucks, while the Vikings rallied to beat the Bears. J.J. McCarthy played well in the fourth quarter to lead the Vikings back to victory over the Bears. Falcons did some good things on offense. I think that will keep them in this game. This one with another solid showing. The Vikings will win a close one, but Michael Penix Jr. will keep his team in it. Hopefully, young Waku doesn't miss another field goal because he is my fantasy kicker in one of my teams. With that being said, I'm picking the Minnesota Vikings to win 23-21. Moving on to not one but two Monday Night Football games. Starting out the one at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. This game is in Houston, and from what I am seeing right here, Texans are 2.5-point favorites.
They are 2.5-point favorites.
Oh my goodness. Referee for this game is
Sean Hockley.
Calling this game on ESPN, we have Chris Fowler, Dan Orlovsky, and Louis Riddick. And the lowest ticket price is $85.
I'm surprised they don't have the ESPN A team on this game, and then they have the B team on the 10 o'clock game.
You know why? Because look where it is. Look where the other game is.
Yeah,
that's true.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
I guess I'll go first here. Bucks and Falcons. Bucks are playing back-to-back road games while the Texans are playing their home opener. That's never a good combination, but the Texans have offensive line issues. they do have awesome offensive line issues because they traded away Laramie Tunsil in the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And that could be a play in this one. Even so, I think the Houston Texans will find a way behind their dominant defense to win this one. I'm going with Houston here, even though Tampa Bay is my Super Bowl pick. I am going with Houston to get the job done on Monday night. 24-17, give me Houston.
I'm actually thinking I'm going the other way on this one.
Ooh.
I say Tampa Bay with their good wide receiving core, and of course got Baker Mayfield in there. Of course, CJ Stroud's a very good player, but I'm still worried about Nick Chubb. If he can stay healthy, he's been having some injury problems for the last few years, so he kind of gives me cause to pause right there. But in the end, I am going to take the Buccaneers over the Texans by a score of 24-20.
For me, it all comes down to defense. Defensive front seven versus the Buccaneers offensive line versus defensive front seven against the Texans offensive line. It's really tough to go with a team that is a 32nd ranked offensive line. So, Alex, sound the alarm.
Oh.
I don't trust the Texans' offensive line to hold up the entire game. Stroud is going to get eaten alive by the Buccaneers. Defensive front seven. Vita Vea is a matchup nightmare. And I trust the Buccaneers' offense to get the job done at the end of the day over the Texans. This will be a lower scoring game, but I still think that the Buccaneers will get the job done by a final score of 20-17. Give me those Buccaneers. Hey, Tampa Bay, the Bucks are hot and ready to
Gonna
play.
play. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Last game on the list for week number 2 is the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. This game is in Las Vegas at Allegiant Stadium, aka the Death Star, because that's exactly what it looks like. And the Chargers are 3.5-point favorites.
Once again, Alex, congratulations. You went perfect. 16-0 in spread.
Yes.
Nice.
Let's see how many weeks we can keep this going.
Let's see.
Because that's 2 in a row.
Yep.
That's right.
Referee for this game is?
It is Clay Martin.
Call this game the A team of ESPN ABC. We have Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, and lowest ticketed price is $264.
Yep, that's about expected.
Because Vegas.
Vegas. Of
Yeah,
course.
Vegas.
Who you guys got and why? Chargers versus Raiders.
Tiny Tim, how about you go first on this one?
Yes.
Alrighty. Big AFC West matchup. Of course, I said the AFC West is probably going to be one of the most competitive divisions in the league this year. Justin Herbert coming off of a great game. I mean, I don't know why I left Justin Herbert on my bench in my Yahoo league. Kicking myself for that because I could have gotten big points off of him. So I'm just making sure that I might be able to put him back in the starting lineup. And going up against a Raider team who's has been slowly but surely looking better over the last year or so. But I think they still have a little bit to work on. Ashton Jeanty he was slow out of the gate last week. But I think there's only one way to go for him, and that's up. Because he is one of the best. He was the best running back available in the draft, so that's why the Raiders took him. But in the end, I'm going to go with those Chargers. So give me the LA Chargers over the Las Vegas Raiders by a score of 27-23. And that, of course, I have to say those words, go Chargers, go.
And now go Chargers, go.
Yeah.
I'll go next because I want to save the host of the most for last this week. And the Chargers, for me, are a very solid team. And they proved themselves very well on the road in Brazil in the neutral site game. Now they welcome home. Now they go to Las Vegas, where they've had a pretty good record against them. And this will be a new team that they really have to face because they haven't really faced this kind of rare team in quite some time. And both these teams do have offenses that do have some key pieces, but the defenses are really underrated and not talked about for both these teams. And it will be an interesting matchup to see which defense breaks first because both these teams do have very solid defenses that showed out in week 1. Max Crosby, Khalil Mack, you have a great matchup there. Chargers have done pretty well against the Raiders in the last 4 matches. They've won 3 of the last 4, including sweeping last year. But in Las Vegas, though, Raiders have won 3 of the last 4. So, honestly, this could go now either way. I think the Raiders will do a pretty good job of covering for a while, but I just don't see the Chargers doing this one. So, in the end, I'm going to have to go Chargers over the Raiders by a final score of I'm trying to remember my score. 28-27. Give me the Chargers to win the game.
Raiders are at home for the first time, while the Chargers are back out on the road after beating the Chiefs in Brazil. The Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert. Herbie fully loaded. In my opinion, still overrated, but he was outstanding in that game. I'm not going to lie, which I think will continue here. The Raiders quarterback Geno Smith, played extremely well in his victory over the Patriots. So look for him to keep up with Herbert. This one's going to be a tight shootout, but in the end, I'm going to go with the Chargers as well. I got the Chargers. Jim Harbaugh will have his boys ready to roll. Give me the Chargers to beat this one in kind of a shootout. 38-31. Give me the Chargers. You know what that means?
And now go Chargers, go.
Yes, sir. Great way
And
to
that
end it.
will put a bow on week number 2 on
Yes,
Pain
sir.
and Gain Pick'ems, season 10, episode number 2. Wow.
Yeah.
What a fun week. This was a lot of fun.
Fun week for sure. Especially since all of our games were at 1 o'clock. Boom, boom, and boom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You wanted to go first.
Doesn't happen all the time.
No, doesn't. But we love to see it. Fantasy Football Fever is on Tuesdays.
Yep, we are on Tuesdays. It's 10:45 Eastern, 9:45 Central. TJM 3774. That is the name of the channel to want to go to if you want to find Fantasy Football Fever with me and John Flynn and John Natale.
That's right.
That's right.
And there's Sonny one more time.
Yep, Sonny. You got to see the Sonny boy. He's a
Yeah.
good boy.
He's a good boy.
He's getting a little tired, so I just got to take them out before I go to bed.
Oh, the baby.
Right.
Yep,
Right.
good little pups. Gotta go to bed, go out one more time, and then it'll be good to go.
Georgia versus Tennessee. Who you got?
I like Georgia, but honestly, Tennessee would, if they win, they would not surprise me.
I want Tennessee to win. That's my team. That is my squad. But I wouldn't be shocked if Georgia won. I'm hoping for the best, expecting the worst.
Don't matter to me. Hook 'em horns.
There you go. I might be live this Sunday for the Patriots and the Dolphins game, depending on my work schedule. Depending if I get out early because I'm scheduled until 1 o'clock. We shall see.
Right.
But yeah, be on the lookout for that.
There you go.
We'll see y'all next week. So for
See you next week.
Elton Muscles 28 and Sonny.
Yep.
For
Elton
Tiny
Muscles.
Tim, say Pills Nice and peace out and fins up. Baby! We'll see you guys next week.
Let's go, Steelers. Here we go, baby. Here we go. DK Metcalf, let's get revenge against your team. Let's get some touchdowns, and let's dominate. Let's make some money, too.
Yeah.
All right, Jack. Let's dominate those Giants like you always have. Take care, everybody.
See you later.